Morning Stampers, it's Monday and I have my Christmas garb on because I am really excited. So Stampin' Up! Has just announced a really big special. It starts tomorrow on Tuesday, December 8th, and it is the Stampin' Up! Year-End Closeout. And this is really cool because there are many items from the holiday catalog that are retiring. That part's not cool. We always hate to see our favorites go. But the part that's cool is that many of them are 30, 40, and 50% off. So if you are looking for holiday project supplies for this year still, remind me to talk about expedited shipping before we get to the end of our video here. And if you are looking ahead to next year or things you can use for the rest of this winter or in other projects, then this is definitely the best stock up time. Thanks, Tanya. I'm glad you like my outfit. So we're gonna go on a walk through the holiday catalog. So grab your holiday catalog if you don't have it already in front of you. Your your August to December holiday catalog. This one, let me just help you. And we're gonna walk through it. I'm gonna tell you what's on sale so you can plan your projects. So congratulations, Tanya. All right. Shopping. You can actually shop. If you're an East Coast stamper, you will be able to shop tonight, Monday night at 10:01 p.m. because it's 12:01 Mountain Time. So helpfully I've put in the description of this video the times, depending on where you are, that you can start shopping. But the trick with year-end closeout is that many things go quickly, so you want to plan early. Other shopping tip for you, if you put things in your cart today, I think that they'll pop up tomorrow with the sale prices. So save your shopping cart and that will make it so much easier for you. Morning guys, hey Sue, hey Margot. All right, you guys ready? We will do some catalog walkthrough. Hey Petra. Okay, let's see. Oh, one other thing. I promise I'm gonna show you a zillion cards today. They're gonna be kind of flashed through, but let me also tell you about this. It is a document, Stampin' Up! Came up with this list that's like kind of hard to read and impossible to print and so tiny you can't see it. So I made a different version that is available in the video description here. You can download it. And it has the little, of course, shopping reminder at the bottom that says, remember to use the hostess code so that you know you're shopping with me and you get LovenStamps perks and so forth. Okay, so yes, you can download this both as a PDF, so it just prints immediately the way you want it, and as an Excel spreadsheet, so you could sort it for different page numbers, but it is set by page number now. Hey Pat, hey Tony. All right, you guys ready to see some projects? Okay, I'm gonna turn you this direction, which means I might see some comments. So if you leave a comment and I don't get back to you, make sure that you just check back, and when we're done filming, then I will share some responses to those comments. Okay, so holiday catalog. I'm gonna turn my list this way so I can see that I'm gonna turn yours that way. It's by page number, so we're gonna kind of go through, and I pulled a whole bunch of samples so that I can show them to you. All right. Joy of Sharing card kit is going to be 30% off, and it includes everything here, and you can make photo cards. So these are sized for 5x7, so you just trimmed down your 5x7 photo. So these would be cards in a jiffy if you just want to get some out. The tag project kit is 50% off, which is amazing. The project kit is this part up here. It includes all these little pieces. You'll have a zillion. And then, of course, the stamp set is going to retire too. Okay, next page, the Christmas Countdown Kit is also retiring, and it is half price, which is amazing because at $30, it was really cool. At $15, like, stock up and make them for everybody. They're not just for Christmas Countdown. I've seen birthday countdowns, I've seen Halloween countdowns, I've seen just this little one is really cute. They did it with like jewelry projects or jewelry boxes. So there's kind of no end to the creativity for this. It's a really, I don't have one to show you, but it's a really heavy cardboard kind of tag board construction. It's really, really nice. So this is a great one to get. And at 50% off, so it's only $15 for the whole kit, I kind of predict that this will go fast. So remember to shop early for that one. Okay. All right, most wonderful. You ready to see some projects? This one I did a holiday helper video on. And I wanted to show it to you again because it is it's 20% off. So it's everything that's in the box. It's dies, it's trim, it's stamps, all of the pieces. And if you wanted to see, we made some like cute tags. So these are the holiday, they're just caught together. These were the holiday tags that I made the day that we did those. So you can kind of see these guys. All right, anyway. So you could look back at that video if you're looking for my ideas, but those are absolutely darling. Okay, I'm gonna end up with a mess here when I'm done, I can already tell. All right, next on our retiring list is the Heartwarming Hug Suite, which is these pages here. So the stamp set is not retiring, but the other parts of it are. And so the parts that are retiring are the glitter stars. So here's a card, this is by Eva White. And Eva used the star right there at the top of her card, super cute. And let's see, also the Mossy Meadow Diagonal Stripe ribbon, which is this ribbon here. So this one is going to be retiring and it is also 50% off. So definitely a good thing to stock up on. And I've used that actually a lot this season. So this was my favorite project. Using that when we made our Elfitizer and our Santitizer. Congrats to Faith for getting the winning voted name on the name of our elf friend. But that ribbon is really handy no matter what. The next 50% off item is the Real Red braided trim. And that is paired here when we did our coffee slider. So this video is also available as a holiday, LovenStamps holiday helper. But this stuff is amazing and I've used it a ton on different projects. So you'll be seeing that again. Next is the mini coffee carrier. And I did this as a project too. So these guys fit the Stampin' Up! Coffee cups. So the coffee cups aren't going to retire, they'll carry over. But the carrier is, which means that you won't be able to order. If I say it's retiring, it means you won't be able to order it beginning January. It'll only be available through January 4th. So these little cute carriers are like $2.50 for, you know, a box of them. I think there must be, well, I can see right here, 8 carriers in a little box. So lots of fun things that you could do with these guys. All right, next on our list is embossing folders, and 2 embossing folders for the 50% off price of $4 is pretty fabulous. So these cards were ones that I made at the beginning using that Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper, but the folder is the part that I want you to kind of look at there. So that folder, oh, and there's our red trim again, that is the textured part. So there are 2 mini folders in that texture pack. So kind of a great deal. All right, Warm Hugs is retiring as a bundle. So when it says that the bundle's retiring, that means that this Warm Hugs will still be available later. It'll carry over, but the bundle pricing of 10% off when you get the, here it's on the next page, 10% off when you get the dies and the stamps together will be no longer available. So, okay, let's scoot ahead to the gift wrapped die or punch. So the Gift Bow Builder Punch will be retiring and it is on sale. And here is a project that might look familiar with the gift bow for this cute little packet of candy. So we did that for Holiday Helper. And then here are a couple of cards, because I promised you cards. This is Susan LaCroix. She used a Like the Card Made a Little Present, and also Jennifer Cotton. So use the same idea. And this ribbon, just a heads up, this gorgeous woven ribbon in the background is also going to be 50% off, but we'll get there later in the catalog. Okay, next, Dove of Hope is going to be retiring the stamps and the dies. And okay, I wish that I had the name of the person on this card still, but a friend made this card and it is absolutely beautiful. And she used the die for the Dove of Hope stamp set in the background. So just gorgeous there. This one was done by Laura Bartow, and I love the background technique that she did, and the dove just sets off beautifully on here. So that's the dove. And then this one we made for Holiday Helper. So this is my card. And it uses the stamp set, not the dies, but the snowflakes we're gonna come back to, and they are also on sale. And a great stock up item, because who doesn't need snowflakes? So we'll get to those. Okay, on to poinsettia place. So poinsettia place, the bundle price is retiring, but the stamp sets will carry over. And so here are a few of the things for this one. So first of all, beaded pearls. Kim Peck made this card. Oops, I'm getting stuff caught together. Kim Peck made this card. Here is the awesome beaded pearl. I love the color scheme on this. So you don't have to do tons of red necessarily for this card. Here is another project. This was a Holiday Helper, and the beaded pearls are there again. And if you're just jumping in on the live video, these are projects from the holiday catalog that are featuring retiring products that are on sale as part of the year-end closeout tomorrow. So you can get your shopping cart ready and download all the information from the description. Okay, so paper. This is the Plush Poinsettia specialty paper, which is half price. So you get the whole package of 12 by 12 paper for $5.50, which is pretty amazing. Oh, and the pearls are half price too. Did I mention that? So a great time to stock up on these poinsettia pieces. The Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper is also retiring. And then here are a couple more poinsettia projects to show you. So this is the poinsettia beads, and here was a slimline card, so kind of trendy to do wide cards, and I used 2 of those beads on there. These beaded pearls are gorgeous, and I see them being lots of things, not just poinsettia parts. So at half price, definitely stock up on those. All right, next in our list is the Peaceful Nativity. So we're moving along here. Oh, and I didn't even forward. Oh, I wanted to show you this card because it's sort of non-traditional colors, and my fabulous friend Cindy Bauman made this one. And so there you go. All right. Oh, I just got a note. I might have to check that about the time zones. Let's see, 12:00. Right. Okay, I'll have to check back on that. Anyway, okay, so Peaceful Nativity Bundle is the next one that's on our retiring list. And here are 2 cards. So this one was by Faith Steinberg, and I love the way she used these dies and so forth. And the dies for these, here's this Carol Kalstucki's card, and the dies for these are half price. So if this is something that was on your wish list, or you really love to have a great nativity, this is definitely something to add to your shopping list for tomorrow. Okay. Peace and Joy. I showed a ton of projects with this last month especially. It's the stamp set that, and turn the page. It's the stamp set here that uses those big words and so forth. So these projects are available on my blog and website and so forth. And they, those word dies are fabulous. So even if you're not necessarily using the stamp set, the dies are a fabulous thing to add to pretty much anything. And they are 30% off, so a really nice special. Okay, Brightly Gleaming, Christmas Gleaming. Oh, this guy. Okay, so this, you'd have to look back on my blog to last year. I showed a ton of projects with this gorgeous copper toned paper and the stamp set and the punches. So punches are fabulous. This is the project that I showed as part of Holiday Helper. And I made a whole bunch of these for my daughter to do some gifts over the weekend. She wanted blue, so I changed up the colors. So these are examples of both of those 2 ornament punches that you will want to check out. And then here is a card that uses that gorgeous copper toned paper and had the stair step pop-up inside. So there's that. And this is a Holiday Helper, so you can go back and check out the how-to on that project. But those papers are 50% off, and the punches, oh my gosh. So it's 2 punches for $17. So pretty fabulous because you get both of those sizes. All right, Fireside Trimmings here is also going to be retiring. The Sweetest Time bundle is retiring, and I have this card from Denise Jorgensen to show you. Isn't this gorgeous? I love the way she used these dies and candles and so forth. So here is the stamp set and then the dies. And the dies for Sweetest time are 30% off, so a really good deal. Okay, so one of the only stamp sets included in the sale is Triangle, which you know I love because I featured it last month. And here are some cute cards. So this is the Triangle bookmark that we made here on Holiday Helper. Here is a shaker card that we made. Love the way this worked out. This 'Tis the Season paper is also retiring. Here is another Triangle card and another Triangle. So great flexible stamp set with lots of good possibilities on sale. Okay, next retiring is Known for the Holidays, and it's not on sale, but it is the cutest. So I'm going to show it to you. It's right here. And here is a card that my dear friend Lindsay Mound made from Edmonton. And isn't that the cutest? Super sweet. And she used those snowflakes that are going to come up a little later in our list for half price, I think. Here is a very, very Christmassy version by Mary McNeely, beautifully colored and so forth. There's that trim that's on sale. And then if you're looking for a non-Christmas version, this is by Barb Hopper, and it is a fall version of the gnomes. So those little gnomes, while they are amazingly cute as Christmas gnomes, they certainly could be gnomes for any time of the year. She just cleverly covered up his little ornament in his hand. Here's the ornament with a little acorn. So think creatively and you can have gnomes all year long. All right, Don't Stop Believing is retiring. Here is a card with that one, and let me see if I can give you a name on it. Sandy Rule. So here's a cute Santa card, just a traditional, love the coloring on that. And Trimming the Town. All right, I've used a ton of things from the Trimming the Town collection, and there, here is a, oh, I should turn the page for you. Okay, Trimming the Town, 2 pages, right? Okay, so here is a great, covers most of the things in the retiring list. So the paper is retiring, it's 10% off. This is a DSP card-based card that I think that I've shared. The ribbon combo pack is 50% off, and this ribbon combo I have used a ton. This card is by Amy Story. So it's this red and olive ribbon, and here's another version of the ribbon. This is Joni Reinert's card, and she used the green ribbon there. So there's 2 kind of examples of the ribbon. Let's see what else is on here. The trimmings, embellishments are 50% off. So there's these little white ones that are snowflakey. There are red ones and yellow stars on some of these. And here's another place that I've used that ribbon on the top of our little tag guy here. So, okay, let's see. The dies are retiring, and the felt is someplace else in the catalog, but we're gonna come to that. And the felt that I've used here with the die cut is half price too. I know, Sue, there is too much to pick from. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, right? Prioritize. So this is why you need to plan ahead. So I gave you an extra day. And here is a card by Robin Cardin, and I love the split circles that she used, but same Trimming the Town, Coming Home bundle card. And in case you missed it, this is the Stampin' Up! Making a Difference set for this catalog. And it says whether you purchase the Coming Home stamp set individually or as part of a bundle or suite collection, Stampin' Up! Is going to donate $3 to charities devoted to adoption, foster care, and infertility. So your purchase of this stamp set helps Stampin' Up! To make a difference too. Okay, and here's another example of that ribbon. It is really handy, narrow ribbon that comes in handy on a lot of projects. So, okay, all right, Coming Home, Mary Moose. So our Moose friend who made a brief return this year is going to be retiring both the stamps and the punch. And this was my duplicatable Christmas card example for Holiday Helper. So I did a whole video about like doing super quick stamping. Oh, and the embellishments that I used are on half price now too. Those little stars are trimming, all the trimmings embellishments. So Moose Punch, Moose Stamps also retiring, and the punch will also be gone. All right, I'm kind of flipping through. Home Together, and now we're on to Jingle Bells on page 28. Oh, the Jingle Bells. Okay, so I saved this to show you. It uses some other stuff, though. This is "'Tis the Season" paper, which is coming, triangle stamp set. But if you saw this little bookmark project, it uses the woven ribbon, which is retiring, the Jingle Bells, which are 50% off, the stars, which are 50% off. Lots of good pieces on this project here. So anyway, the Jingle Bells in colors that match Stampin' Up! Supplies are always happy to have on hand. Okay, Yuletide Pasture stamp set is retiring. And then we come to my favorite. I'm gonna go out there and say it's my most used thing from this catalog is these right here, these adhesive backed snowflakes. Okay, so here comes a whole string of projects with the adhesive backed snowflakes. Here's a little tag, see the snowflake there. Here is a snowflake card with little backgrounds. When you use them on dark cardstock, they jump out at you with that pretty sparkle. Here's another version of the same card without an embossed folder background. So the same thing, the snowflakes just jump out. And then here is that piece card with those snowflakes. So iridescent snowflakes you definitely want to get. And actually they are also part of my LovenStamps tutorials for this month, which, wherever they are, the Freeze and Fun projects. So you're gonna want these for your Freeze and Fun projects if you wanna make more of those this year. And they're half price, oh my gosh, they're $3. Okay, if I have to make a prediction of the thing that I think is gonna sell out instantly, it's these. So when the sale starts at 12:01 a.m. Mountain Time on Tuesday, this is the thing that I'm gonna order first, okay? All right, also half price is the felt combo pack, which is right here, and I showed you that card a little earlier. All right, Christmas Means More stamp set. This guy is retiring. Wonder of the Season. Here is the woven ribbon. So we're on page 30 and 31. And I told you that this is like one of my favorite ribbons here. It is absolutely beautiful. So this ribbon is gonna be half price too. And actually, I should show you this. I don't know if I have any more because I took them all apart. So here is how they come actually. Woven ribbon, which is beautiful, and then all of this gold cord is included in that. So it's a 2-pack of ribbon for $4.50. Stampin' Up! Ribbon is a really good deal at any price because you get so many yards in a roll, but that is ridiculous. So I should call this the ribbon stock up sale. You'll have Christmas ribbon forever. Okay, 'Tis the Season designer series paper is also going to be on sale. It's 20% off, and that's what I use to make these cute little triangle boxes. Video for that available. Wishes and Wonder bundle. So I'm gonna scoot forward to show you that one here. This one is going to retire. Yep, is gonna retire. The North Pole Wonder dies. If you need a sleigh or a beautiful deer silhouette die, this is the time to get it because those are 30% off. The Cherish the Season bundle here is also retiring, the stamp sets and the Sounds of Season dies. And I have some cute cards to show you with these. So this is Liz Young, and she made this beautiful card featuring this stamp set and the dies. And then this card, Evie DiPiazza, also a gorgeous card. This stamp set is retiring, and these bells dies are also going. So, oh, and she used the red ribbon trim. So lots of good features there. Okay, I gotta move I'm trying to go through my sheet with a ruler here so I don't keep losing my spot. So when you're shopping, I highly recommend the ruler plan. Okay. Toile Tidings designer series paper is 30% off. The Joyful Holly stamp set is retiring, and this card is Leanne Graff's. Beautiful feature of that. Okay, I love the way she stamped those. It's a two-step stamp set. And then Snowflake Splendor. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at Snowflake Splendor. I have a zillion and a half cards. So 1/4-inch ribbon is retiring, and here is one of my cards. This is the iridescent ribbon. It is gorgeous. It is retiring and will be 50% off, so $3.50 for a roll of that. The Snowflake Splendor designer series paper, of which I have, here's some more cards. This one is, oh, Laura Burkett did this card, and she used the ribbon and this designer series paper, beautiful. So a good paper to snag with snowflakes. The baby blue, balmy blue glimmer paper. Let's see if I can find another. Oh, here's another. I used a bigger piece of the designer series paper here to do this card. This is one of my snowflake creations. Oh, and that pretty ribbon. Glimmer paper. Oh, here. Okay. So this is Jenny Miller's card. Hey, Jenny. So she used the designer series paper and she used the balmy blue here to do her snowflakes. So at half price, $2.50 for a pack of paper is pretty ridiculously amazing. Okay, winter snow embossing folder is also retiring, so it's half price. This is a Julie Davison card, and you can see, you see the background there. You can see the snowflake embossing folder, clearly a favorite there. Okay, and then she used the balmy blue glimmer paper. All right, I know, Tanya, it's so cute. Actually, it's not cute. It's kind of elegant. It's really just a classy one. Okay, so yes, lots of good things here to check out with the discount. The stamp set and the dies, I think, are continuing. They're not retiring, but the paper is. So here's another example of the paper as a DSP card base. Here's another example of the folder, Becky Badia. If I'm not giving you the name of, hey, Jenny, did you see your card? If I'm not giving you the name of the person who made the card, then they're mine. But this one's Becky Badia. This one is Linda Bowen. Oh, and cool technique on this snowflake embossing folder. If you don't have a snowflake embossing folder, this is the one to get. It's beautiful. So to do this technique where the snowflakes come through white, like Laura did, or like Linda did, is you take your folder, you open it up, and you brayer ink into the folder. Then you put your folder on the paper, run it through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and you get the background colored just like she did there. So absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot of these snowy cards. Here's another folder. This is Jan McClurg. Use the folder there and lots of balmy paper. And let's see, I do have one. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so we got our snowflake projects. I think we're good there. Ornamental envelopes. So ornament cards. I swear I had another one. But I will show you this one. So this stamp set is going to be retiring, and the envelope dies, which actually make envelopes, but even more exciting, they make ornaments. So this is the card for this retiring set. The ornament dies are 40% off. So they're really great for ornaments, but honestly, the envelopes are pretty fabulous. So those you'll definitely want to add. If you like to do envelope inserts, those are a great thing to add to your collection. Okay, next thing, 50% off is the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. Oh wait, yeah, right here. And it is 50% off too. So this is a card that I did, which turned out to be one of our most popular videos. And I'm getting texts. I'm glad you guys are excited about the sale. And I'm glad you're finding this helpful. I find it kind of helpful too. And it's more fun to go through it with a friend, right? So designer series paper, 50% off. It's 6x6 paper right here. It is all photoreal on one side and it is silver on the other. So this is, I'm gonna grab it because I don't want you to miss. This is part of my holiday helper, or sorry, my monthly tutorials for the month of December. So don't be sad if you miss this paper. Make sure you don't wait too long, but check out how beautiful this is. So this is the photoreal side. Lots of different gorgeous patterns. Here's the one that I did there. And then most flexible part of it is the back is all silver. So this was actually in last year's holiday catalog too, and it sold out like instantaneously. So they brought it back this year so we'd have more chances. So anyway, for the cards that you're gonna do for Holiday Helper for this month, that is one of the papers. So here's those Holiday Helper cards, if you don't remember. And you'll get supplies for this card. If you order more than $50 from my online store this month, you'll get the supplies for this card. You need to provide your own stamps and dies. Dies are gonna be on sale too. Dies are going to be on sale too if it didn't get picked up. But if you wanted to make more of them, you would want your own supplies on hand. So it's this card that you'll get a kit for. Anybody who places any size order gets the PDF tutorial for these. I know you can always watch the videos here, but sometimes it's nice to have a PDF that's easy to have on hand. And then our penguin play card, which is super cute. And then there's a box too, so I'll show you that later. But pieces that are 50% off and featured are the snowflakes, the paper, and then the dies I think are 30% off. We'll see those. So don't miss the Feels Like Frost paper. Okay, moving along on page 42, we have our toasty, our warm and toasty cards. And this one is by Tammy White, and she featured that glimmer ornament, Christmas gleaming ornament paper, which is also retiring on sale. And then this darling one by Mary Ellen Stites. Isn't it cutie? So this tree is, I think, from In the Pines, which is also retiring. Let's see, is that In the Pines now? I'll have to ask her. Yes, it is. Okay, Mary Ellen, good job, because she not only did the Warm and Toasty stamp set on this side, but also the In the Pines die on this page, and these Pines dies are 30% off. So there is a really fun way to use those. And look, she used my favorite embellishment. Good job, Mary Ellen. Snowflakes, half price. So are you guys getting long lists? I'm kind of, sorry, not sorry. You're getting a bunch of stuff at a really great price. So anyway, okay. In the Pines is also retiring. And I have to show off this card that my friend Lindsay Mann made. And it is ridiculously gorgeous. So I know that she has a video tutorial on how to do this, and I'll try and find it, but let me show you. So what she did here was she took, can you see it from the side? She took a piece of the felt, so the felt that's on sale for half price. She mounted it on a piece of the foam sheets, which, let's see, can I show them to you? Usually I have them right here. Okay, they look like mini Stampin' Dimensionals, but they're the full sheets. And she mounted it on there, and then she did something cool to the front of it. So I'll figure out what that is. But anyway, and then she die cut it with the In the Pines dies. So even if you don't have a pine tree stamp set and die combo, this one is absolutely gorgeous. And I love Lindsay's card, so. Okay, In the Pines. All right, so that brings us to Gilded Autumn. And I'm not gonna show you quite as many of these cards because I think that you probably are a little bit past fall, but you know, a couple things to feature: the basket weave ribbon, which used by Linda Bowen, another Linda Bowen card. Here, just to show you that this is not just a fall ribbon, this is an all-time ribbon, and I love it. So it's that pretty basket weave, and it was paired, or it's paired here in purchase with, this is Amy Story's card, this bronze narrow ribbon. So see how she used those two together? Absolutely love those combinations. And this ribbon is, oh my goodness, oh, it's half price. Okay, so don't miss those. The acorn trinkets, darling, if you have an idea for those, this is at half price, a great time to get those. The designer series paper is retiring. The autumn punch pack, the 3 little autumn punches. So here's another card. This is, let's see, I'll show you this one, Sherry Lackey. Real simple postage stamp, and then she used the leaf punch with it. This one, I don't have a name on. Oh, here's one of mine. Oh, this is that folder that's retiring at half price too. So there I used the leaves there. Okay, we're moving along. We have a page and a half left of our spreadsheet. So, all right, Gather Together bundle is retiring, and honestly, this is I'm just getting to this part of the catalog, so I'm like discovering things with you. The Gathered Leaves dies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't pull these out to show you samples, but these are beautiful. They were one of my features last year, and these leaf dies allow you to emboss in special colors. I'm trying to glance around and see if I have a card handy with these. So this stamp set's retiring, and these dies are half price. Even if you just get the leaves dies, they are amazing because you could use the pumpkin shapes without the stamp sets and so forth. This is a great one to add to your collection. For $13, you really can't go wrong with it. Okay, this stamp set, the Autumn Goodness, is retiring. The wheelbarrow dies are 30% off. The Love of Leaves dies and stamps together as a bundle pricing, so the 10% off pricing is going to go away, but those will be available later. Autumn Greetings is retiring the dies. The Autumn Essential dies are 20% off. Again, this would be a great one just to have the dies necessarily. Tanya says that her New Year's resolution of starting her Christmas cards didn't quite work out. Yeah, I know. It happens. You know, be patient with yourself. This is an unusual year, so no giving yourself a hard time for things you did or didn't do or get done or whatever. So, okay, gold cards and envelopes are retiring. The Life is Beautiful stamp set is retiring. I think I have a card or two with that one. Here's one. This is Mary McCormick's card. I thought it was beautiful. And she used the that retiring ribbon from the Snowflake Splendor suite there. So this stamp set will say goodbye. Okay, Autumn Greetings. Let's see, we got those. Now we're into Halloween, so I'm gonna go through these pretty fast. Well, I always say that, and then I'm like, no, I love them, I can't. Okay, so Cobwebs Embossing Folder. This is a Tammy White card, and the background here is Cobwebs Embossing Folder, which is 30% off. The Iridescent Pearls, which she used down here, are 50% off. Also, definitely not just for Halloween, so those are a great buy for $3.75 to get those to add to your collection. Magic in the Night paper. So this one I used with the dies that are retiring from the all of the trimmings, all the trimmings dies, and then this DSP card-based card. So this one, this paper, which has some of these, I'll just show you this way. Some of these gorgeous flowers is retiring. And just a heads up, this paper is not colored. This was one of the holiday helpers to show some sponging techniques and show you how to sponge paper. So it was black and white before. So there's that one. So that's our Halloween plug. Magic in this Night paper is half price. So it's $6.40 or $6.90 for a package of that. Okay, Hallows Night. Just so you know, the mesh metallic ribbon is continuing. Could not be more excited about that. Halloween Magic dies and stamp set are retiring. The dies are 30% off. And oh, I was wrong. This stamp set is 10% off too. So a couple stamp sets on sale. Ghoulish Goodies is retiring. Rectangle Tins, 30% off of these little guys. And let's see, they are not just for Christmas. This was a project that I shared with like a little mini photo album. Let's see, it's been so long I can't remember how to open it. So this is my rectangle tin project, and then you could put your photos and stuff inside there like that. So rectangle tins are also on sale, 30% off, and they'll be retiring. Okay, Plaid Tidings Suite Collection, the whole buy it with one item number is retiring. The Designer Series paper is retiring. The 3/8" embroidered ribbon is gorgeous. Let's see if I can find a sample of that. Oh, here's another tree card. This is Julie Davison. So that one's retiring. Okay. Oh, and here is, I do have a sample of this one. Here's that Fireside stamp set that's retiring. Betsy Kreider did this one. Wow, Betsy is super cute. Okay, so there is an example of that one from earlier in the catalog. It's one of those stamp sets that is Christmassy, but also can be used for Halloween. So, all right, we are nearing the end. Okay, so I'm gonna pause now. I know Sue said she has to go. One thing to know, if you are ordering and you want things as soon as possible, you may want to consider using expedited shipping. Let me explain how it works so there's no confusion. There are three kinds of, I'll come back up here so you can see me. There are, and I still have my hat on even though it is getting warm. Okay, three kinds of Stampin' Up! Expedited shipping. There is the fastest, which is next day delivery. Any expedited shipping is counted before 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So you have to look at the clock, decide if it's before 11 a.m. Mountain Time. If it is, then you will get your item the next day, okay? Next business day. So if you order on Friday before 11, it'll come Monday as expedited UPS. The 2-day shipping is second day, business day delivery. So if it's before 11 a.m., it'll be the second business day before it arrives. So if you order tomorrow before 11 a.m. Mountain Time with 2-day shipping, then it would be arrive on Thursday for you. To Wednesday, Thursday, right. Okay, now 3-day expedited shipping is a little bit less in cost, but here's the thing. 3-day expedited shipping from Stampin' Up! Does not include expedited picking, which means that if you get a 1-day or next day delivery or a 2-day delivery and you pay for those expedited, then your order goes whoop, to the top of the stack and it gets picked first, okay, as a priority so that they can meet that. If you pick 3-day shipping, then your shipping is expedited, but your picking isn't. So it's still faster usually than regular, especially if you live on the East Coast and it just takes you a little longer to get your packages. But 3-day expedited shipping would be the 3rd business day after it gets picked. So if it takes a day or 2 to process a bunch of orders, then it might be a little bit later. So, okay, so that's expedited shipping. So if you need projects for right now, think about those. Otherwise, if you're ordering for ahead, just, get what you want. Okay. All right. So we're going to scoot ahead. Celebration tidings, retiring these fancy label dies. Is that right? Celebration label dies. Yeah. They're 50% off. So these are great. Oh, you can't see the catalog. Did you like the top of my head there? Okay. We'll come back down here. These dies right here are retiring and they are cute for toppers. So these little cookie topper projects, this is an all-purpose. If you remember forever ago, leave a like or a comment if you remember the Top Note die. It was one of the very first dies that Stampin' Up! Came out with for the big shot at that time. It was like a huge chunky die. It made a shape a lot like this, and these are just a fun update of that. So, okay, Flight of Fancy is retiring. The Mosaic gusseted bags are retiring and on sale. The Turnovers stamp set is retiring. The Everything Essential stamp set is retiring. The Have a Hoot stamps are retiring, these cute owls, and these Pika-Hoot dies here, they match the owls, so that's cute, but they also have this gorgeous spider web, if a spider web can be gorgeous, and these tags, which are super handy, so a great addition, even if you're not using owls, you might find those handy. And honestly, I think that the Have a Hoot owls could be used for lots of different things. I mean, this could be a thinking of you card. They don't have to be, season specific necessarily. So this could be a cute birthday card, the little owl with the present. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, Festive Post is retiring. And then we come to the very cute snowflake sequins. These are also 50% off. So these are really great and they come in great quantities. The ones that are the adhesive backed snowflakes that are up here are my favorites, but either way, great way to add snowflakes and bling to things. These make great shaker cards, which is why they're right here with this Lots to Celebrate stamp set, which is also retiring. All right, Banner Year will be around, and then here it is, the Menagerie Mix-Up, okay? So if you've been looking at this and you saw my projects for Menagerie Mix-Up and you're like, oh my gosh, those are so cute, but I don't know if I'm gonna make them and it's take a long time. Okay, guess what? The dies are 40% off. So they are a really, a really good deal right now. Well, tomorrow, I guess. And note the ribbon that I use here. Both of these ribbons are retiring at half price, and you will love these. So 40% off for the Menagerie dies. And the Menagerie dies, I'll show you. So the ones I did, I paired with a stamp set. So I stamped them and then punched them. You can also use them without the stamps. And here is an example of that in the catalog. So it's on page 67. These are the animals die cut and just paper pieced. So this die set is not just to go with the stamps, it's also a paper piecing stamp set, which is super cute. So if you are thinking about those menageries, those are a great chance to do those. And also, if you stamp with kids, I'm going to talk a little bit more about stamping with kids later this week. But I would say that these are the perfect late elementary tween kind of dies, because kids that age, I'll talk about this more, but kids that age love to create things with tools. They love to build stuff themselves. And these little pieces, as long as you're, you have some good manual dexterity, I guess, these little pieces are a fun time to do that. So this would be a great one for those people. So think about Christmas lists too, who might love some fun things. So all right, round tins are 50% off, 30% off. Oh gosh. And here I'll show you my round tin. So these are a really good size, actually. You could put cookies in them. I think this one had candy corns in it, but this is a video tutorial, and use some fun pieces here. So round tins and the rectangle tins are both retiring. So think about those. Okay, Freeze and Fun bundle. I know. But I'll be sad to see these cute guys go. These are the cards for this month. And let's see, I'll grab the box for you. So these are my LovenStamps monthly tutorials. Each month I pick a specially chosen set of supplies and do multiple projects to go with them. So these are the 4 projects for this month. You'll see video tutorials for these. One of them is already posted. This guy, I think, is already posted. And you'll get the PDF tutorials for these 4 projects if you place any size order in my store during December. And if you order $50 or more, you will get supplies for 2 of the projects, and it's the box and this cute card. And these pieces will all arrive in your mail. The box, the ribbon, the snowflakes, everything. So get ready for those if you order more than $50. Be sure to use the host code, so I'll make sure your order's connected. If you don't, I can work on that later, but anyway. All right, so these dies are 30% off. So what that means when the dies and the stamp set the stamp set's not discounted, but the dies are. Instead of ordering the bundle pricing, you may want to order the dies separately from the stamp sets, okay? Because these are 30% off, and together you only get 10% off both. So, all right, let's see. Then we have little treats, which are retiring, and the dies for this, which is a great box die. Depending on how long that one lasts in the sale, you may see a project from me for that. But these are perfect Ghirardelli square sizes. You know, we've talked about stampables and stampable candies. They are perfect for that size. So yeah, all right, let's see, anything else from here? You can flip through and mark your catalog in the back with what you've got and so forth. And always remember the back of the catalog has really helpful stuff. What is the box called? Jenny asked. The box is called Little Treat Box Dies. It's on page 70. I think that's the one she's talking about. Okay. All right. So that is our set of projects. Let me check one thing. I don't know if I can check this while think about your time zones. Okay. She's right. Actually, I have my time zones backwards. So I know at the beginning of the video, I said that the East Coast stampers get to shop first. They actually shop later. So I will say right now that time zones are my kryptonite. I had to give a presentation one time to a group of demonstrators in Australia, and I tuned in like 18 or 24 hours ahead because I couldn't figure out which day it was and all these stuff. So the plastic box for my monthly. Oh, these are like 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 clear acetate boxes. So there you go. Okay, so I am going to rescind what I said at the beginning, and I'll edit the video description so it's right. But 12:01 a.m. Mountain Time is when the sale begins. So if you're in California or you're on Pacific Coast Time, you get to shop at 11:01 p.m. today. If you are an East Coast stamper, then you are going to shop at, let's see, East Coast Time will be 2:01 a.m. and Central Time will be 1:01 a.m. And then, of course, Mountain Time is the 12:01 a.m. So I'm sorry if I got your hopes up. I will admit my hopes were kind of up on that too, but oh well, there are all great things about living in California, right? Okay, or Washington or Oregon. I know there are other states in Pacific time zone, or BC. Yes, Vancouver and so forth. All right, guys. So get your wish lists ready. Think about pre-shopping and then having your cart update tomorrow. If your cart doesn't update, you might have to go back and re-add things, but at least you'll know what you were planning to shop for. And if it does work, then woohoo, winner for that. And again, while supplies last. So some of these things may be available for some time, but some of them may sell out right away. Yes, Jenny, you can place your order tonight at 1:01 a.m. So when the store rolls over. So if you are a demonstrator, you of course get to do your demonstrator pre-order with your discount, or your demonstrator order with your discount. So woohoo for that. If you're not a demonstrator and you're thinking, oh my gosh, my list is ridiculously large, then you should become a demonstrator. So the sale pricing will be good tomorrow on demonstrator starter kits too. So let me tell you about how that would work if you're like perking up at the idea of a discount. Demonstrator starter kit is $99. And you order it through my website. So you go to LovenStamps.com/join-my-team and look for the Join Now button. You're gonna click that. It's gonna take you to a different online ordering system. And this one you'll have to wait and do once the sale actually starts. And so you'll go there and you're gonna have to put $125 of product in your shopping cart. So you're gonna pay $99 for that, and you're gonna get free shipping, which is pretty awesome. Although you can't expedite it, just heads up. And you can get anything that we've talked about today. You can also get the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Wait, I showed this the other day. If you haven't seen that video yet, you might want to check it out. Look at how cute it is, and I can like throw it around because it doesn't weigh anything. I realized when I did that video, I never even showed you the thing folded up. So anyway, available to demonstrators only, or demonstrator pre-order. And yeah, so you'll get your starter kit for $99, free shipping. You have to be $125 or less. So if you can be $124, that's fine. You just can't be at $125.50, okay? But the sale prices when you go to do that should pop up in your cart. And you can also add pre-order items from the upcoming next catalog, the January through June catalog. So speaking of January through June catalog, if you are one of my customers, if you ordered at least $40 from me in the last year, then you will get a copy of that in the mail from me pretty soon. And yeah, you guys are gonna love it. It's great. Right, so I think that kind of covers it. Make one more little mention, aren't they cute? And get you guys off to work on your shopping list. So again, sorry if I got your hopes up on the East Coast. You have to stay up late or just get it in the morning, and then kind of have fun with your shopping because there are amazing things. Remember to download the files that I shared so that you can have this easily printable and readable, which is always helpful. And I also took our, I think Jennifer Blashek did this, took out all the French stamp sets so that they're not like duplicated in there. So not that I have anything against shopping in French. Je parle français un petit peu. But I don't generally buy French stamp sets, so. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a longer, oh my gosh, a really long video, so much longer than my usual. But if you're stuck with me till the end, then I appreciate it, and I was happy to see you today. And if you've been jumping in and out and you want to go back for the catalog tour, you can certainly do that. So, all right, guys, happy stamping, happy shopping, and I will see you tomorrow with another project. So, have a great day.